Have you ever noticed how your heart seems to speak to you more as you get older? Maybe it's a flutter here, a tightness there, or even just a feeling that your body is slowing down. After 70, our hearts become more sensitive, more fragile, and more dependent on the way we treat them every single day. And here's the truth. What you do today can make all the difference in how your heart serves you tomorrow. Welcome to our channel. If you care about your health, your future, and your independence, you're in the right place. Please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share this with someone you care about. We're here to help you live longer, feel stronger, and treasure every year ahead. Today, we're going to talk about something very close to your heart. Literally, the 4 daily habits your heart depends on after the age of 70. These habits are not about strict diets or intense workouts. They're small, meaningful changes that can lead to a stronger heartbeat, a steadier rhythm, and a healthier life. You can start doing them today, right at home. No pills, no fancy equipment, just habits that work. Let's start with the first habit, and it might surprise you. It's movement, but not the kind you might be thinking of. I'm not talking about long walks or going up and down the stairs until you're out of breath. I'm talking about gentle, mindful movement. The kind that tells your heart, I'm still here. I'm still working with you. Think about how your body feels when you stretch in the morning. That slow reach to the ceiling, the twist of your spine, the roll of your shoulders. That's your blood waking up. That's your heart smiling. Just 10 minutes of movement in the morning can help lower your blood pressure, ease stiff joints, and even brighten your mood. You don't need to join a gym or do anything fancy. You could walk in place while the kettle boils. You could sway your arms while listening to your favorite song. You could do simple seated movements if your legs aren't strong right now. The key is consistency. Your heart loves rhythm, and daily movement gives it just that. The second habit is one that many people overlook, but it can make a powerful difference. It's hydration. Not just drinking water, but doing it the right way. As we age, our sense of thirst weakens. That means your body can be crying out for water, and you might not even notice. And when you're not properly hydrated, your blood becomes thicker. Your heart has to work harder to pump it. Over time, that strain can lead to problems like high blood pressure and irregular heartbeat. Start your day with a glass of room temperature water. Not cold, just gentle on the body. Sip slowly like you're watering a precious plant. Throughout the day, keep a glass or bottle nearby. Even a few sips every hour can make a world of difference. Add a slice of lemon or cucumber if you like a little flavor. Herbal teas are also a good option. Listen to your body. If your mouth is dry, your energy is low, or your skin feels tight, it might be your heart asking for water. Give it what it needs. You don't have to drink a gallon. Just be kind. Be steady. Now let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt truly calm? I don't mean just sitting down or turning off the television. I mean that deep, warm kind of calm that settles into your bones. That peace is something your heart longs for. That leads us into the next part, which we'll talk about shortly. But just for a moment, I want you to sit back, take a deep breath, and think about this. Your heart is with you every second of your life. It has never taken a break. It has never stopped showing up for you. Maybe it's time to return the favor. We've looked at how gentle movement and mindful hydration can support your heart after 70. But there's still more we need to explore, and it's just as important, if not more so. Your daily habits are not just physical. Some of the most powerful ones begin in the mind. So let's continue forward and look at the next habit your heart depends on, one that starts not in your chest, but in your thoughts. Now that we've talked about movement and hydration, let's dive into something that plays a huge role in your heart's health, your mindset. This next habit is all about stress management. I know stress is a part of life, especially as we get older. But the truth is, managing stress effectively is one of the best things you can do for your heart after 70. And guess what? It doesn't require expensive treatments or long therapy sessions. It just takes some time, awareness, and practice. Stress, when left unchecked, can cause a whole slew of problems for your heart. It can raise your blood pressure, speed up your heart rate, and even cause inflammation in your arteries. Over time, that's a recipe for serious heart trouble, but when you practice stress-reducing activities, you're telling your heart, "I've got this, you can relax." One of the simplest and most powerful ways to manage stress is through deep breathing exercises. You don't need to be a yoga master or meditative expert to benefit from this. Just a few minutes of deep breathing every day can lower your blood pressure, calm your mind, and help your heart rest. Find a quiet place to sit, close your eyes, and breathe in slowly for 4 counts. Hold it for 4 counts. Then exhale for 4 counts. Repeat this for a minute or two, and you'll feel the difference almost immediately. If you'd like to take it a step further, you can try progressive muscle relaxation. It's as simple as tensing and then relaxing each part of your body, starting from your toes and working your way up. This helps release tension and brings you into the present moment, which can ease your stress and give your heart some much-needed peace. But of course, managing stress doesn't have to be just about breathing exercises. There are plenty of other ways to help your heart feel calm. Some people love journaling, writing down their thoughts and worries so they don't have to carry them around all day. Others find peace in hobbies, whether that's knitting, painting, or gardening. Whatever it is, it's important to take time each day to do something that makes you feel relaxed and centered. Your heart will thank you. Now, let's move on to the 4th habit that can make a world of difference in your heart's health after 70. It might be one you've heard a lot about, but it's worth repeating. Good nutrition. Eating right doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, simple changes can have a huge impact on your heart's health. You don't need to follow a strict diet plan or deprive yourself of things you enjoy. Instead, focus on adding heart-healthy foods to your daily routine. Think of it like giving your heart the best fuel possible. One of the most heart-friendly foods you can eat is omega-3 fatty acids, which are found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These healthy fats help reduce inflammation and lower your risk of heart disease. If fish isn't your thing, don't worry. You can also find omega-3s in flax seeds, walnuts, and chia seeds. Next up, let's talk about fiber. A high-fiber diet can lower your cholesterol and keep your arteries clean and clear. You can find fiber in foods like whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes. Try adding a handful of beans to your soup or tossing some leafy greens into your salad. The best part? These foods are good for your heart and your digestive system too. You'll also want to be mindful of your sodium intake. Too much salt can raise your blood pressure and put extra strain on your heart. Instead of adding salt to your meals, try using herbs and spices for flavor. Garlic, turmeric, and ginger are great choices for both taste and heart health. Remember, heart-healthy nutrition isn't about restriction. It's about making mindful choices every day. Add more whole foods to your plate, and your heart will thank you. By now, we've covered 3 incredibly important habits: gentle movement, hydration, and stress management. But nutrition, what you're eating every day, is just as important. Your heart depends on these 4 habits, and when you make them part of your daily routine, you're setting yourself up for a healthier, happier future. Now, let's take a moment to reflect. These habits are simple and accessible to everyone. They don't require special skills or a lot of time. They're small choices you can make every day. And together, They have the power to transform your heart health. In the next part, we'll explore how these habits work together to create a heart-healthy lifestyle. Plus, we'll dive into a few extra tips that can help you stay motivated and on track. But for now, think about the changes you can make today. Start with one habit, and as you grow comfortable, add the others. Your heart is with you every step of the way. It's time to show it the love it deserves. Now that we've talked about movement, hydration, stress management, and nutrition, let's take a step back and look at how these 4 habits work together to create a heart-healthy lifestyle. The key is consistency and balance. It's not about making huge, drastic changes overnight. It's about making small, sustainable adjustments that you can stick with every day. Think of it this way. Your heart is like a garden. It needs care, attention, and the right kind of nourishment to flourish. You wouldn't expect a garden to grow without watering it, giving it sunlight, and making sure the soil is rich and healthy. Similarly, your heart needs these 4 habits to thrive. By making them a regular part of your daily routine, you're providing your heart with the care it needs to stay strong, healthy, and happy. You might be wondering, but how do I stick with these habits, especially if I'm not used to doing them? That's a great question. It's common to feel a bit overwhelmed when making changes, but remember, you don't have to do it all at once. Start small, begin with one habit, and build from there. For example, you could start with adding an extra glass of water to your day or trying out 5 minutes of deep breathing in the morning. Once you've made that habit a natural part of your routine, add another one. Slowly but surely, these small changes will build up into something much bigger. It's also important to remember that no one is perfect, and that's okay. If you miss a day of exercise or find yourself reaching for something salty, don't be too hard on yourself. The goal is progress, not perfection. As long as you keep trying and stay consistent, your heart will benefit. And speaking of consistency, let's touch on the importance of routine. Creating a daily routine that includes these 4 habits can make all the difference in how well you stick with them. For example, you might want to schedule a 10-minute walk after breakfast or a short, deep breathing session before bed. The more you make these habits part of your routine, the easier it will be to stick with them long term. But remember, it's not just about your heart. These habits are great for your overall well-being. When you take care of your heart, you're also improving your energy levels, your mood, and your quality of life. It's all connected. The more you do to support your heart, the better you'll feel day to day. And let's not forget that having a support system can make a huge difference. Whether it's a friend, family member, or even an online group, having someone to encourage and motivate you can keep you on track. Share your goals with someone close to you, and don't hesitate to ask for support when you need it. Together, you'll be able to make these heart-healthy habits a permanent part of your life. Now, as we wrap up, let's take a quick look at everything we've covered. We've talked about the importance of moving your body, staying hydrated, managing stress, and eating heart-healthy foods. These 4 habits are simple, yet powerful. When practiced together, they can dramatically improve your heart health and overall well-being. And the best part? You can start today. You don't need fancy equipment, complicated routines, or a lot of money. All you need is a little time, a positive mindset, and the commitment to make your heart health a priority. Remember, it's never too late to take care of yourself. Even if you're in your 70s, 80s, or beyond, you can still make choices that will benefit your heart. It's all about making small, consistent steps toward a healthier, happier life. So, as we close, I want to encourage you to take action today. Start with one of these habits and commit to doing it every day. As time goes on, you'll notice how much better you feel, both physically and mentally. Your heart will thank you, and so will you. Before I go, I want to remind you to like this video if you found it helpful, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more tips on living your best life. We're here to support you on this journey, and we can't wait to bring you more helpful content. Here's to living your best life at any age. Keep your heart strong and keep taking those little steps toward better health. You've got this.